good, y'all? I'm Jerry, about to check out WWE in 2023. Was absolutely wild. This video is about the great one. We saw returns. We saw people leave. We seen a resurgence in wrestling. Sold out shows. Every pay-per-view has been #1. Has sold out. Did numbers. Unfortunately, we saw the passing of Bray Wyatt back in I think August of this year, and just so much crazy stuff that happened this year. We saw the return of CM Punk recently, return of Randy Orton at Survivor Series. Just crazy stuff. We saw the resurgence of the career resurgence, where the career rise of LA Knight in WWE, amongst other things. So we about to hop into this video. Let's go.
WWE in 2023 was absolutely wild. While making a list, I've realized
we saw Jey Uso
WWE
kind of rise up.
Obviously, some of that is
main
because
event
of
Jey Uso at that.
You see, Vince shook his dingly-dongly too much.
I love shaking that dingly-dongly.
And Triple H had to take over. Vince tried to sneak TKO and sneak back into creative, but he failed. Vince was given that job. Well, unlike me, at least Vince McMahon still has the facial hair. Pain, sadness, agony. Where's my mouth? So WWE in 2023 went absolutely nuts. So make sure to like this video, subscribe
Carlito
if you
came
already
back.
didn't, follow me on social media, and let's talk about WWE in 2023. One of the biggest things that happened is Cody becoming the face of the company. You could say that Roman is the face of the company, but I mean, he's
never
heel.
there.
Cody is the biggest babyface in the WWE. He won the Royal Rumble match, main evented WrestleMania. Couldn't win the championship, which was unfortunate. That's another big thing that happened. We all thought Cody is going to finish the story, but he couldn't. Somehow, someway, Roman Reigns is still the WWE champion. But yes, 2023 gave us a new face of the company. People, we also got the return of the World Heavyweight Championship with a slightly different design, but it still looks absolutely gorgeous. Also beautiful.
I didn't like the design at first, but it grown on me. I can't wait to see a guy like Gunther host the championship.
And with Roman Reigns holding that championship forever, at least we have more people fighting for another world championship. It will take time for this championship's prestige to grow. We all look at this championship as the secondary title, but just look at this thing, man. Can't wait till CM Punk wins it. Now, before we continue, let's talk about today's sponsor, Opera, the best browser in the world. Opera is fully featured for privacy, security, and everything you do online. The design is beautiful, and you can customize the look. You can pick a theme, wallpaper, and of course force dark pages. Why everything on the internet has to be so bright. And of course I love the multitasking features. You can customize this. Unbelievable right now. Sami Zayn's story was absolutely unbelievable. I mean, he finally turned on Roman Reigns, which is one of the greatest wrestling moments of all time. I still remember
that was a good moment when he was in the Bloodline.
Absolutely mind blowing by the amount of views I got. Like, people were talking about it. Everything in that moment was done absolutely perfectly. He faced Roman Reigns at Elimination Chamber, which happened in Canada, so that was a big moment for Sami Zayn. Unfortunately, he couldn't win the championship, but we got the Usos versus Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens.
That pay-per-view was good.
Main event of WrestleMania Night 1, and they became the WWE Undisputed Tag Team Champions.
Their title reign wasn't that good,
like it
but
happened in 2022.
Yeah.
Yes. It all happened.
That's how long this year has been.
Them winning the tag team championships felt like a good ending to a movie. And kind of
but their title reign wasn't great.
Most of the time in wrestling, it's really hard to top that. So whatever happened next was decent, but nothing came close.
Yeah, absolutely.
What about Jey Uso? From being one of the twins, became one of the biggest faces in the WWE. So here's the thing about Roman Reigns. He barely gets pinned. Roman wins, LOL. Get it?
We got to see J-Pan Roman this year
Mark, you don't like
at
What's the matter, Mark?
what was that, Money in the Bank?
I hate bitches. I guess
tag team match.
We all kind of know that, right? That's not a secret. I mean animals. Oh, I only like wrestling and Alexa Bliss. Well, anyway, Jey Uso is actually someone who pinned Roman Reigns in a tag team match. Yes, Roman ate.
There's the first time he's been pinned in over 3 years.
Which is considered one of the greatest, if not the biggest moment of
in nearly 3 years, actually.
I disagree, but that was a big one. In general, the whole Roman Reigns and Jey Uso story is just unforgettable. Of course, before that, we got some crazy moments too. Jey Uso left the bloodline. Everybody popped.
Wow, I'm hyped.
And Jimmy Uso turned on Jey during Roman Reigns versus Jey Uso for the Undisputed Championship, which is a controversial moment. And yes, now I can admit WWE didn't really follow up, with what happened. But there was a reason. WrestleMania was far away, and give it some time, in a month or two, we will revisit this rivalry, and we will see Jey versus Jimmy at WrestleMania, so it's all good. One of the biggest things that happened in 2023 is LA Knight's Yeah movement. This is absolutely crazy. My man went from almost getting buried being Max Dupree to LA Knight. Without Triple H, maybe it wouldn't have happened, and we were all so invested in this. It seemed like WWE are not gonna pull that trigger, but they absolutely did. That's the thing with Triple H is WWE. It's slow, but it works out in the end.
It works out,
So
yeah.
LA Knight is
Absolutely. I agree with
getting
that.
the biggest pops in WWE, and hopefully it's time to win the championship. And hopefully it happens at WrestleMania.
Sometime
Hopefully
soon.
he beats Logan
Maybe
Paul for the
SummerSlam.
title. It's gonna happen, right? Like, he needs a championship. Give him the belt. International pay-per-views are a big
He definitely
thing
needs a
in the
championship.
WWE,
As far as world
and
championship,
we
I
saw
definitely
a
gonna happen
great
soon.
Bad Bunny
Sooner rather than later.
performance. The match was decent, but that entrance,
US
one of the
championship,
greatest
I
wrestling
definitely see him winning it.
entrances I have ever seen. My man came out.
That Puerto Rican
with
crowd was
superstar.
lit.
I mean, he is, but to us wrestling fans who, I personally don't listen to his music, so that was crazy to see. We got a very cool Undertaker and Bray Wyatt moment on Raw's 30th
Back in
anniversary. This was great. It hits hard looking back at it now,
Rest in
but
peace, Bray
that was
Wyatt.
a special moment. It seemed like a passing of a torch moment. We also saw the return of Carlito. He made his return at WWE Backlash and later on as well, which is great. He changed his theme song later, which I know not a lot of you are fans of. I think it's decent enough. I think we're entering an era where at the Royal Rumble we're not expecting, guys from the Attitude Era, from the Golden Era. Now we're expecting guys like Carlito,
Ruthless Aggression
Chris
era
Masters,
coming back.
John Morrison,
That's
guys
crazy.
from the PG era or the Ruthless Aggression era, which is nice. Now they're kind of considered almost legends.
Yeah.
John Cena made his return and possibly had the last run of his
Cena.
career. This happened very recently. He put over LA Knight. I mean, he made sure LA Knight is getting that attention. And then faced Solo Sikoa, in which he lost, which honestly kind
Got
of
destroyed.
surprised me. And at the end of the match, he pretty much told the fans that he's leaving. Well, he didn't say it, but he looked all emotional, and left with a tear in his eye. We also got the return of The
Rock.
It happened for one night only.
Yeah.
Seeing The Rock
It was
back
still
was
lit, though.
great.
Thank
Honestly,
you,
guys,
Triple H.
I don't think Rock versus Reigns is happening since, the strike, the Hollywood strike, whatever it's called, is
over
kinda
now.
over. I don't think it's happening anymore. Rhea Ripley became probably the main character of Monday Night Raw with Cody. She's just on a whole different level. Every time you see someone facing Rhea, it's just almost unfair how good she is, how, likable she is, how over she is. The
That's mommy right
transformation
there.
is absolutely crazy. Gunther became the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion, and he's holding that championship right now. And this was a good year for the WWE. Like I've said with Triple H, it takes time. Just like with Gunther, it took some time. But looking back at it now, everything kinda worked out, right? Logan Paul became the United States Champion and gave us some great performances. Like I've said, I believe this was a great idea. He's posting that championship everywhere. He's bringing it everywhere. It seems like he really cares about being the United States Champion, and it gives attention to the WWE. I think this was a great move. Although I gotta say,
Definitely
this is
one of the
pretty
best
huge.
celebrity
I didn't
wrestlers.
expect the Dab guy to
They had celebrity
be the WWE
signees that they ever
champion. Io Sky became the
signed
women's
to
champion,
the company.
which is also something I wouldn't expect under Vince McMahon. We got Dominic Mysterio versus Rey Mysterio at WrestleMania.
I
where
forgot all
we
about
got
that
to
match.
Spank his ass. That's exactly what happened.
With
I'm
a
not
belt. He
exaggerating,
used the belt.
literally. Spank his ass. And in general, the rise of Dominic Mysterio is just, it's special. And very unexpected. You look at Dominic Mysterio, he looks so innocent. He looks like a good guy. Aw, it's Dum Dum. The guy who played with DSP back in the day on SmackDown or Raw. He's a good guy. Well, he is not. He traded his puppy for a fat ass. And of course, to end this video, we got Randy
Orton,
returning
baby.
to WWE after almost
Then
a
CM
year,
Punk.
I believe, which is great. Randy being back on SmackDown already.
Gotta go with one of the craziest
and also
returns.
One of the biggest moments of all
One of
time.
the craziest
CM
returns.
Punk came back to the
CM Punk.
WWE after everything
After
he
10
said,
years,
after
nearly 10
everything
years.
was done to CM Punk or whatever the case may be. CM Punk's story deserves a whole different video. I mean, my man
True.
went to AEW, then we got to Brawl Out, and then he went back to AEW, then got fired, and now he's in the WWE. Just such a power move by Triple H. Man, just this moment alone, it screams that WWE in 2023 was absolutely wild. It was a great year, and it seems like 2024 is going to be
Just
even
looking up,
bigger. Just looking
24,
at WrestleMania
2024.
40 and thinking about all the potential, man, it literally cannot fail. It's impossible. So thank you for watching this video. Let me know in the comments below which moments I forgot about, because obviously we got more. I just talked about some of the biggest. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe if you already didn't. Check out Greatness TV, my second channel. The Great One. Peace, love, and hugs. It's been a play.
Alright, y'all, great video, man. Let me know down below in the comments of what y'all thought of my reaction to this video. Like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.